What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Tulsa Dynasty Rebuild, episode 3 of our mission to take the Golden Hurricanes from underdogs to unstoppable. We're undefeated heading into week 3, but now it's time to prove we can win and recruit at the same time. In this episode, we hit the road to take on Memphis, check in on some crucial recruiting battles for those 3 and 4-star gems, and wrap things up with a showdown against Temple. Can we keep the win streak alive? Can we land the kind of talent that takes this rebuild to the next level? Let's find out. Strap in. The Tulsa takeover continues now. We're on the road, walking into Memphis, ready to hand out some L's. It's hurricane season. That's the tagline. That's what matters most, guys. It is hurricane season. And it doesn't matter which stadium we walk into, we expect to wreck shop and take what's ours, and that's the dub. So the Memphis Tigers, appreciate you for being great hosts, but we're coming here to get a W. We're coming in here to get a win. And in the first quarter, we're already up 7-0, 5 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock. And I've said this before, I'm going to say it again, guys. If you use a custom playbook and you do not have Power I Hulk formation in it, you are making a mistake. Check out this play here. We get multiple pullers and lead blockers, getting our star back in space. Big spin, and he has the speed to finish it off at the 10, at the 5. Politely lays the ball down for a touchdown. Put 6 to 7 more of those points on the board. Dominic Richardson going the distance off of that toss pitch, that power toss. You have multiple lead blockers getting a big 6'1", 6'2", 216-pound running back with 91 speed out in open field who's an elusive bruiser. So that spin move was nice and crisp, baby. Nice and crisp. Now, we got to keep this thing going. We're up 14-0. We are trying to keep them out of the end zone here on 3rd and 3, and they get a big catch, nearly hurdles me for a touchdown. Looks like one of their offensive linemen goes down. He is going to go off to the sideline with an injury. Again, now we have to try and stop the run. They're at the 1. First and goal at our 1 yard line. Big cut tackle here by our linebacker, Buda Garrett, sophomore, hitting the hole, hitting the lane, shooting the gap. Now we got to do it again. I think we run commit here to the middle of the field. And we nearly lost that. We nearly lost that, right? Peasant is a kind of a strong runner a little bit so far early in this game. And that contact balance and leg drive is showing itself up. Now we're going to try to hit the A-gaps yet again and stop the run, and he cuts it back. Shout out to him. Great vision, great patience. He cuts it back. Now it's 14-7, 40 seconds left in the first quarter, and it's time for us to put some more points on the board. That's what we're going to try to do. It's 3rd and 11, guys. Can we get the ball to our star receiver, Zion Booker? No, we're going to throw it to Ballard, who is in the slot, gets 10 out of the 11 yards we need, but we got to make a quick change here. He's not supposed to be in the game. He's not supposed to be here, guys. No disrespect to my guy Ballard, but I need Calvin Johnson II in here. I need him in this game because I need speed. I need plays after catch. I need elusiveness. I need explosiveness. Yes, that's what we need. And listen, Ballard, fine player, but just not what I'm looking for right now, right? Remember when Coach Prime went to Colorado, said, I'm bringing my luggage? Yeah. Coach Dame is bringing some luggage, baby. Through recruiting and through the transfer portal, I'm going to bring some luggage. But we get the first down. So it's 14-7 heading into the second quarter. And cheerleaders are cheering us on, trying to get us amped. Zion Book already 3 for 3, 88 yards and a touchdown. But C.J. Smith 3 for 3, 31 yards, averaging over 10 yards per catch. We got to kind of start locking some things down defensively so we can get out of here with a dub. And let the chips fall where they may, and keep this win streak alive. We're 5-0, guys. Let's go to 6-0 in this game here. Let's see if we can get the ball out of our hands quickly. Nice little drag to Calvin Johnson II. I almost called him Calvin Johnson Jr. I don't believe that is an actual Megatron son, so I need to chill. But Calvin Johnson II, man, good run at the catch. No one was available. No one was there. Did a good job getting him the football. Now here, got a guy spread wide open. throw another pass to Calvin Johnson II. Should have thrown it to Zion Booker, our Malik Neighbors. He had an option or a choice route. He was open. He understood to hitch it down. I should have thrown it to the outside shoulder, but I didn't want to test it with this quarterback, with that linebacker sitting there. But we get a drag route back to Calvin Johnson II. So I would call him CJ2. So CJ2 gets the ball and gets us a first down. It's still 14-7, 7 minutes left in the half, and we get a nice throw here to Zion Booker. Let him go and get yards after the catch. 2 spins and nearly gets in, baby. 2 spins, nearly gets in. 4 receptions. He's 4 for 4. Not Wendy's 4 for 4, but he's 4 for 4 for 113 and a touchdown. We get a direct snap to Dominic Richardson, baby, and he hits the gritty. Baby. We're up 21-7. All right, let the defense do their thing, kind of sim through it, see what happens. We get the ball back, and it's time to take over. We got a fumble. Elijah Green, one of our young cornerbacks, good play there, going to help you out. Get the fumble recovery. Now we're in the high red at the 19-yard line. Can we convert? Can we make this a 28-7 lead on the road and shut the fans up? We get a nice pass out to Zion Booker, and he drops it. Hits him dead in the hands. Quarterback, no, we're not. I mean, do your thing, be a leader and everything. But Alfred, that's not on you. That's on Zion. He's got to catch that. Bring that in, big fella. You are our top player. Bring it in. Nice little, again, that one thing you're going to pay attention with me, guys. I always have a high-low read. I always have a shallow cross. All right. Unlike the Indianapolis Colts, I always have a check down underneath option. We're going to throw another. This one, see, 84 throw power. 84 throw power for the freshman, Andrew Alford. That is not going to get it done. I want to drive that ball to the pylon at the corner of the end zone. He lofted that up like it was a rainbow. That's how you get picked off. That's how you create turnovers. But we get a nice drag route to Micah Tease. Throw up the 3s for Micah Tease, baby. 3s for Tease. That's the slogan. That's the campaign. Man, if you are returning, and you've heard me talk about this, from the first episode, his star development. I want to get him as high of an overall as possible. Things of that nature. I want to let him become that star. Him and Zion Booker. We want those two guys to lead us. Going forward. (28-7). We get the ball back. 1st and 10. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left on the clock. I believe this is I formation Hulk. And we get a power run here. Cut it up. We attack the outside. We had a lead blocker with the fullback. I'm telling you guys, listen. You guys may not care about the fullback, but I care about the fullback, baby. All right, all these undersized defensive fronts, I'm going to pound the rock. We get a toss sweep. Get Dominic Richardson out in space. Nice spin move. Let him out. The one thing I wish they did, that he was just a little bit more of a, you remember the truck stick, right? The truck stick on 25 where you just ran through a guy. I haven't been able to do that just yet, man. So getting the ball back out to Dominic Richardson, and he has the angle. Almost got the first down out of that. We ran some no huddle. After that next play, it's 3rd and inches. What do we do here? Do we score? Do we get on the board? Let's find out. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in this game. Oh, man, we throw a dangerous ball in the back of the end zone. Receiver almost came down with it, though. Shout out to him. That would have been an outstanding aggressive catch, but a bad throw and bad decision nonetheless. Now we go back to our Hulk formation with the toss, power pitch, and we get in with Dominic Richardson. I believe, is that 3 touchdowns? I think that's 3 touchdowns on the day for him, man. Not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns on the day. This young man is having himself a game. And this is only the first half, right? We came in here with the mindset, right? It's third quarter, 5 minutes and 30 seconds left, and we're up 34-10. We're up 34-10. We are trying to make statements, guys. Make statements, man. That's what we're here for. It's a takeover. It's a Tulsa takeover. It's hurricane season. You better strap everything down because if it's not, it's ours. And I get the first down. Shout out to CJ too. Got the first down here, but I missed that dig route to, I believe it might have been Zion Booker or Micah Tease. That's on me. I should have hit that. I should have thrown it. You know what I mean? I should have thrown it, but that is definitely on me. I missed another, but do we connect it? We do. We do on the sluggo. See, sometimes, shout out to my guy Bordeaux, because I blame him. Just, I'm up 34-10, and Jiggy, hey. So subscribe to the channel, by the way, guys. Like, subscribe, comment down. Threes for Tees. Micah Tees got another touchdown. Threes for Tees is the slogan. But I had a sluggo. I had to cross it. I saw that the dig route or the deep crosser was wide open. I could have hit it, but I wanted to take the opportunity. I predetermined that read. Getting the ball back to Micah Tease. Nearly gets a first down. I don't think that's a generous spot. He's 6 for 81 and 2 tutties. Love to see that. Our star developer getting the rock and getting a chance to ball out. Now, let's see here. We have Dominic Richardson in the pre-snap motion. Guys, I love this playbook, all the pre-snap stuff. Get it back to Tease. We're trying to get threes for Tease again when he gets down at the 1 yard line. 2nd and goal. What is the move? What's the plan here? What are we going to do? How are we going to get this ball? And who are we going to get to? We're going to run and another touchdown. That's what. Is that 3? I might have miscalculated. I think that might have been the 3rd touchdown for our guy Dominic Richardson. 47-10. Ends up being 55-17 over the Memphis Tigers. Yes, he had 4 touchdowns. I had it right. 12 carries, 136 on the ground, 4 rushing touchdowns. Player of the game, Dominic Richardson, our star runner, man. Once it gets in the red zone, I am in the zone, and I'm getting it to my top back, baby. I'm running the ball. Took out the star quarterback, not someone will call a star, but our starting quarterback, and let the backup get some run. Now we have some recruiting stuff going on here. Cam Bernstein. Pay attention to these recruiting battles, guys. When you see you have so much influence and you're getting close to the top 3 and all that, pay attention to if you're the only one that offered, because I realize that. And for Bernstein, I have zero. I have no pipeline tier to help me in this situation, right? While everybody else I'm battling with, they all have at least one. They're either first tier or second tier. So again, pay attention to those things, guys. Please pay attention to those things. They're key details when you're going through and checking out recruiting. Now, you already know that for me, I got to get him scheduling a visit, right? When I have that type of lead in my mind, I was like, you know what? No, let's take this 50 off on Sin House. Let's go ahead and get him in when we play Temple. Okay. And then let's throw 30 on the sway, find his ideal pitch, which is hard because we still had 3 question marks that were not revealed yet, right? So we kind of had to take a shot in the dark. Took me a little bit. I passed the thing like at least twice, but there we go. I think it was student of the game is where we ended up landing on and rolling with that. And just giving that a shot, right? And seeing if that was the one that was going to work. So scheduling for a week 9 visit, trying to sway him and really get that closer to the top 3 where he enters that commitment stage. And then it's like, hey, if we got this type of lead when commitment starts and we're gaining that much ground and that much influence, it's going to do a lot for us, to be completely honest. And we have our guy, Droogs, man, Eric Droogsma, 5'11", 186-pound running back, a backfield threat, 4-star recruit that we are chasing, guys. We've been battling with Arkansas. Arkansas jumped us, I believe, 2 weeks ago on episode 2. I think they jumped us. We jumped back at the end of the episode 2 and got back into the first place. But we're also battling with Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State has tier 4 on the pipeline trail. Arkansas has tier 3. I have tier 2. So it's an uphill battle, uphill climb right now because we're trying to close it out. And I got all 50 points. I got this ideal pitch, grassroots, traditionalist, hard selling that, man. I thought about maybe going from hard sell to maybe sway and see if that would have done something. But I ultimately didn't make the move. I said, you know what, let's just roll with it and see what happens, But yeah, it just is what it is. It just is what it is. And unfortunately, we're in that situation. And yeah, as you can see, I put everything to it, and our grades weren't bad either. Our grades weren't bad. It wasn't like we had some F or D. Like it was, I think, 2B pluses and maybe a C or something. Like I think we were fine in that regard. But then we got Cesar Costanzo, 5'9", 183-pound East-West playmaker. Looks like that is New Mexico State, who we beat earlier in the year. So we have him already, of course, offered. We have tier 2 on him, and we have him scheduled for a week 7 visit. Looks like we are also using the sway technique to try to get him in. We have Nick Bryant, the JUCO fullback. As you see, I run power sets. These receivers I don't really care about as much. They're just depth. Same thing with the tight ends. The 3-star I kind of like though. Baldonado's, we'll see what happens with him if he commits, but I'm not overly concerned. But this is what I'm concerned with, guys. Securing these 3 and even a 4-star interior offensive line. I put it in my I did a YouTube short yesterday. Go check it out. The one mistake you can't make in any of these dynasty rebuilds with smaller teams and smaller programs is ignore the trenches. If your O-line and your D-line is not right, you're going to lose games. Point blank, period. It just is what it is. Make sure you recruit. All right. Make sure you recruit your offensive linemen, your tackles, your guards, your centers, your defensive tackles, your defensive ends, man. Make sure of that. All right. Running backs and linebackers are the same. They play the same role, just on different sides of the ball. While the running back needs the offensive line to be able to find run lanes, the linebackers need the defensive line to create lanes for them to hit the line of scrimmage. So trying to get Corker, trying to close out on the JUCO junior, Matthew Cash, Tyler Brace. You know what I mean? And we got Duke and Tennessee. Like we have some competition there, right? And then we got Landers, guys. Like I want to land. I think it's Bradley Landers, man. I want to land him in Tulsa, Oklahoma. But people who's right behind us and right below us, we have Georgia, Ohio State, Alabama, and Texas A&M. Georgia has tier 4. Everyone else, they don't have a tier. They don't have any tier advantages. They have tier 4 in Georgia. I hate it. Okay, I hate it. I hate Georgia for this because I just know how this is going to end, and it's going to break my heart. 4-star recruit, and we're battling for Droogs with Arkansas and Oklahoma State, and now we got a darn team who's been one of the best over the last decade or so, right? Winning championships, all that. We got to deal with that, man. We have Joey Holiday, right? Jay Holiday, and not the R&B singer from. I'm a millennial, okay? All right. So if you know, you know. All right. You know that BED, right? What we sung the girls in school. You know, if you know, you know. All right. But yeah, we're trying to go ahead and close out on him. But we got Indiana. And Indiana has tier 2, and we don't have we don't have any tier help with this young man. Only reason why I even went after him, he's from Naperville. Looks like Indiana or Illinois, somewhere in that region. Only reason why I went after him because he had a second on his board already to start recruiting. So I was like, well, why not? So I went after him. I don't think it's going to end too well for us. And I could have pulled out here. But I was like, nah, let's just keep fighting. Let's keep pushing. Let's see what we can get. We got Kasim Slater. We have a pretty good lead with tier 3 recruiting as everyone else that's in the top 5. Texas State is the only team that's made some movement. Gio Bohannon, we've got him already. Jamison Spicer, the lurker, linebacker, 3-star. We have another Maldonado. I wonder if they're brothers. Nope. It might be. One's light skin. The other one's dark skin. Could be. It could be brothers, man, or cousins. Who knows? Joey Maldonado. He is a signal caller as a will linebacker. All right. We got Casey Swissham, 2-star. Not really overly concerned about that. And then we have Miles, who's the 3-star, who has us in top 3. Rashawn Miles, and we're basically on the commit. I think we're gonna land him. I think we are there to land him, and it just sucks because I would have put more. I would have done hard sell, and it would have been, I think, 1 week and it would have been over. We got LeBeau, we got Boatwright at the at the corner spot. We have Suggs, who's a 2-star. I'm like, yeah, all right, man. I know I need safety help and stuff, but I'm just like, yeah, I'll wait. I'll wait this thing out. I swear to God, I'll wait it out. He's a 2-star. I'm trying to land the type of recruits That's going to change our fortunes. All right, so we're going to sim ahead to next week and see what happens here in terms of recruiting. Suggs still has us at 2, with Caps as 1, and Drogue. I'm not calling him Droog. That's reserved for one man right now, and that is Droog himself. Right? We have go ahead, like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. By the way, guys, and everything. Then we have back to recruiting, and we are. Come on, the Oklahoma State, man. Oh, that tier 4. Guys, I promise you. Please recruit in your tiers. All right. We still had to leave on Cam Bernstein, Cesar Costanzo. He's coming up on a visit soon and everything. And Drew's already been on the visit. I scheduled him, but I'll tell you what I think I messed up. I think I scheduled him during a bye week out of fear because he was a 4-star. I wanted to get him in and see if I can take a substantial lead. I should have scheduled him for a game, let him see the atmosphere, let him see us blow one of these teams out and really cook. But nonetheless, you know what I mean? We are undefeated and everything. And then, yeah, here we go. Here comes Georgia. They offered Bradley Landers. They offered Landers. We have everything. We got all 50. We got his recruiting pitch, everything. We have him on. We have him set for a visit. And this is what I typically do. I will put a quarterback, running back, receiver, and of course offensive line for the same week if I can, because they're going to be teammates. They all play different positions, and that's just good. Matthew Cash is about to commit. He's ours. I believe it. I'm trusting it, right? And here comes Indiana. What did I tell you guys just a minute ago? Indiana, that darn tier 2. Yeah, we had to deal with that, right? Maldonado, Spicer, there's no changes, but with Miles, Rashawn Miles, looks like we're about to get him. Now let's take a quick look at what the Heisman list looks like right now. We got Mekhi Hughes, who transferred from Tulane and, transferred from Tulane to Oregon. Keep your eye out on him. I can't wait to scout him and put up his profile on bleachreport.com this draft cycle. Looking forward to watching this young man. Dominic Richardson was number 1, first off, but we had a bye week. So, we have the bye week and everything. So that kind of, muddies things up a little bit. But he drops down. But also Zion Booker was up there, again, before the bye week. But then you have Julian Sand, the quarterback from Ohio State, the sophomore. He's in the Heisman Trophy race. Okay. And then we have an Old Dominion quarterback. Shout out to Old Dominion, Colton Joseph, baby. Colton Joseph, 6'2", 200 pounds, coming off of a nice game where he threw for 353 yards and a couple tutties. All right. And again, last week, no game. That was a bye week for us. So that hurt us in the Heisman race. But our guys, but again, speaks to what Coach Dame is building here. Yes, I just spoke in the third person. It speaks to what we're building, what I'm building here, guys. I'm building something special. We got 2 players in the Heisman Trophy race. Come on, man. Come on. Right? Talk about it. All right, let's go check out. Let's see what we have in terms of where we are. Where are some of our guys like Dominic Richardson and Zion Booker? Where do they rank nationally? Right. Looking at rushing, and Dominic Richardson is I want to sort it, make sure it was right. He's kind of in that I would say 15 to 20 range in rushing yards. And remember, we go back up to his stats here, or to him, 76 carries through 6 games. He doesn't have 128, 130, 140 carries, and he's still balling. And who leads the country in receiving? None other than Zion Booker. 59 receptions, 839 through the air, and 9 receiving touchdowns. Only has 1 drop, and that was a drop in the game against Memphis on that out route. Okay? So talk about playing well. But I did have to make a change because Dominic Richardson did have some wear and tear. I do not want him to get hurt or risk an injury. I have plenty of backs, good crop of backs, so I'm good, right? So I'm good in that regard. We're going to see how this game plays out against Temple. We have a 71 overall. They have a 69 overall. This should be a dub for us. You know what I mean? We're at home, and like I said, we have a reason to win this game too. We have some recruits coming in. I think Cesar Costanzo is in for sure. I'm pretty sure he was one of the ones I made sure to get there. Maybe Cam Bernstein, but Bernstein might be week 9. But nonetheless, guys, we're going to sim through this game and see how it happens. See what happens when I let the players do their thing and Coach Dame steps back and just calls the plays and let them execute. We're at 14-0, 14-3, 17-3 through the second quarter, into 23, heading into the third. Okay, we got a substantial lead here. And going into the fourth, we still have that lead. They score. It's 23-10. Looks like it's about to be 23-10 victory. Shout out to the Golden Hurricanes. And these guys just earned themselves a day off of practice. I'm going to give them a day off this week. Go to study hall. Make sure your grades are right or I'm going to bench you. We're not playing these games. But I didn't like the fact that we only scored 23 points. So what happened? Okay, Kirk Francis, who's our backup quarterback, I know this was going to happen in terms of Savion Morrison getting bulk of the carries because I took Richardson out of the lineup totally. But man, Kirk being in the game, that's alarming because I didn't make that change. So what does that say, guys? That means, oh man, Alfred got hurt. Like what happened here? What's going on? So let's check it out. And okay, we got 4 guys hurt right now. So Braylon Presley's out for 4 weeks with a dislocated hip, veteran wide receiver. Andrew Alford, our freshman quarterback who's been playing fairly well, foot fracture. He's out 7 weeks. Good God. We have Aguilar, our starting right guard, dislocated knee. He's out for 5 weeks. And then we have our center, Wilson. He's got a torn labrum. He's out for 4 weeks. So, yeah, what? My God. Okay. We got Rashawn Miles, though. Is that some good news? After we advance, Rashawn Miles, comes in. And what did I say? Joey Holiday, man. Indiana came in like a thief in the night. Matter of fact, they just kind of they came and they knocked on the door, told us they had something in there. We had something in our home on our campus that was theirs, and they had to come get it. It was Joey Holiday. So while they got the center, I'm just stuck with the memories of the actual Jay Holiday, and I'm probably going to listen to it after this and cry myself to sleep since we just lost a 4-star recruit on the offensive line. But nonetheless, Cam Bernstein still has us at number 1. Cam Bernstein, Bradley Landers, Corker, and the 2-star wide receiver Lint all have reached their top 3, and we're still in first place for each and every single one of them. So that is a plus, guys. That is a plus. And something we only can be happy about, right? Only we can be happy about that. So we're going to sim another week here and see what happens and everything. And hopefully we can secure someone else. We got another recruit coming in, and it's Cesar Costanzo. Let's go. 3-star running back out of Mansfield, Texas. Yes, baby, we keep it going. I did go through and add a couple players that weren't interested. I was trying to work my way up the board on them. And 2 running backs, they locked us out quickly. 2 right guards, they locked us out immediately. And then, of course, as we talked about, Oklahoma State came in and stole Eric Droog. I'm not even going to drag it. I'm not going to give any emphasis to it. I'm hurt, okay? I'm hurt. I was ready to print the shirts and everything. And he said, I want to go be a Cowboy. Well, just know you're going to see us, Droog. And my linebackers are going to be ready. It's going to be a bloodbath. I'm ready for it. But that is recruiting. And that's going to do it for episode 3 of the Tulsa Rebuild. 2 more games in the books. The win streak is still alive, and the recruiting battles are heating way up. We're starting to see flashes of what this program could become, but there's still more work to do if we're going to turn Tulsa into a true college football powerhouse. If you're enjoying the series, make sure to drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe so you don't miss episode 4. Things are only getting crazier from here. Until next time, stay golden and go Hurricanes.